Hello. Hello. Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Mukhang wala tayong viewers. Hi, King Yagami. What's up? First time ko lang mag-live, so I'm just trying it out. Hi, Abeb. Hi, Rex, Coley. Q&A lang, then subok-subok lang no, para alam na natin mag-live next time. Then, hello, Jacob Dizon. Hi, Rose De Leon. Let's go. Tanong kayo para may mapag-usapan tayo. Wala pa tayong like specific topic to discuss tonight. But, if you have questions, if you have, kumbaga kung may mga tanong kayo sa previous videos natin, pwede nyo tanong para ma-discuss natin. And or anything under the sun, you can ask me anything. Kung kaya ko naman sagutin, why not? No? Pwedeng legal advice. And hello, Mark Louis to Infinity. What's up? Hello sa inyo. Weird pala mag-live, no? Weird. Di ako sanay. Kaya puro Hi, Rose. Sige, ano bang exam nyo sa law ngayon? Anong subject? Mark Louis to Infinity. Gano'n na kayo katagal nag-Binance or not? So, siguro magwa 1 year na rin ako nasa Binance. Although nagsimula ako sa Binance sa coins.ph kasi nga I'm more of a hodl person. No, ang trading strategy ko before was hodl. Until now, hodl lang ako, hold lang ako kasi nga ang pagti-trade dapat custom tailored siya, no? Tailored siya to your needs, no? Or sa diskarte mo. And as a lawyer, dami tayong work, no? Hindi tayo pwedeng nakatutok sa market every now and then. So, sinubukan ko mag-swing trading. No, but it did not work out for me that well. Although I know how to recharge, nagte-technical analysis din tayo. Pero yun nga, so nag-hold lang ako and hold din yung cost dollar average, no? Yung so every week naglalagay lang ako ng naglalagay, no, nung sweldo ko. Part of my salary nilalagay ko sa mga cryptocurrencies and other investments. No, so doon una coins.ph, tapos nung sabi ko sige let me try nung nag-COVID, nung nagka-pandemic, sabi ko sige focus ako sa trading ko. Nag-Binance ako, yun yung naging platform ko. Tapos nung nasunog ako sa futures, tinigil ko rin muna mag-Binance. Focus lang ulit ako sa coins.ph ko. Tapos yung mga Binance ko, hindi nag-spot na lang ako, spot trading na lang ako. Hindi na ako nag-futures, no? So futures very risky. Manalo ako ng malaki sa futures, tapos sobrang trading psychology talaga no? Minsan 500% upside ako, tapos sobrang greedy ko. Gusto ko may lumaki pa, biglang no, ang laki rin ng nasunog ko sa futures. No, kaya every now and then nga, 'di ba? Pag nag-aano ako, sabi ko na do your own research and kailangan aralin mo kung ano talaga yung pinapasok mo. King Yagami, attorney about sa secondary license. Madami kasi nagpipilit na illegal talaga si Axie kasi walang license. Pero 'di ba sinabi naman ni Commissioner na looking forward pa lang sila sa legalization. Okay, King Yagami. Okay. Ito kasi diniscuss ko to sa previous video ko, no. So when we say illegal, no, etong Axie Infinity, yung arguments kasi niya, no, it's either illegal or scam. Una, scam muna. And when dun sa argument ng scam, dito papasok yung economy niya, kung unsustainable ba siya, kung talagang Ponzi scheme ba siya, di ba? Tapos sa pangalawa, yun na yung legality. When we say legality, don't confuse yourself with the legality and the economy of Axie Infinity as a scam. So sa legality, diyan na papasok yung regulatory compliance, no? So Pag sinabi nating illegal or legal, ang punto lang natin dito is sumusunod ba ang Axie Infinity sa mga compliance, no, sa mga pinapatupad ng SEC, ng BSP for that matter, ng mga regulations, no. So first, tama po kayo. Illegal ba yung Axie? Yes, it's illegal when it comes to registering as a company, no, dito sa Pilipinas. Pero kasi kaya din sinasabi ng BSP paulit-ulit and even kasi nga medyo medyo malabo pa yung demarcation, medyo malabo pa yung linya, no, lalo na ang nilagay kasi sa advisory, 'di ba? Yung 'di ba? So saan na nga ba tayo? Yung sa legality. Okay, sa legality, 'yon, sinabi sa latest advisory, 'di ba, sa advisory nila na lahat ng nag-i-intend mag-conduct ng business sa Pilipinas needs primary registration. Now, ang tanong, is Axie Infinity conducting business in the Philippines? No, so the question is, 'di ba, can you answer that? So the answer is complex kasi pwede mong tanungin ulit sa tanong na 'yon is, na-access ko yung Axie Infinity, but does that mean Axie Infinity is already conducting business in the Philippines? No, so access versus the conduct of business. Pero pero if wala pa ngang formal guidelines ang SEC for that matter, then we can say na they're conducting business. No, so if Axie Infinity is conducting business, then they need to register as a corporation here. And this is a different issue naman when it comes to their secondary license as an issuer of securities, and that's another that's another conversation. No, so can I categorically say that Axie is illegal? My answer will depend on SEC. If they consider Axie Infinity doing business in the Philippines, then they are illegal. If the SEC will not consider it as conducting business, then they are not illegal. Jacob Dizon, what do you think about AXS pumping? More benefits sa devs compared sa actual players? You know, ito ang isa sa pinaka-complex dito sa play to earn scheme, no. That's why I'm very interested dito sa dito sa Axie Infinity kasi very siya, very complex and technical, no. So hindi lang, isipin mo, hindi lang isang isang token or currency ang involved is AXS and SLP, which are two different, 'di ba, which have two different uses. So dito, no, isipin mo kung tumaas yung AXS pero ang SLP pababa, tapos iba rin kung ang AXS bababa tapos tataas naman yung SLP, will have different consequences for the Axie Infinity players, no. So tama po kayo, and if AXS will pump tapos SLP naman will still go down, no, it's really prejudicial, not beneficial to the players, no. So far ang isa namang magbe-benefit diyan is the market players, no, the traders who invested in AXS. We should also consider that the AXS can be sold, traded, and be bought sa exchanges, no. So ang daming characters dito sa play to earn because you can be a player which also earn kasi it's a play to earn scheme, but it can also nakakaapekto din siya sa mga traders, 'di ba? So kung ako trader ako, naglagay ako sa AXS, then masaya ako, no? But ayun, dito sa AXS pumping, as far as a trader, sa point of view ng trader, feeling ko hindi pa, it will din, no, depende rin siya sa paglagpas ng Bitcoin price sa 50K mark, no. So kung tumaas sa 50K ang BTC at magtuloy-tuloy, hindi siya fake out, mag-breakout talaga siya, then feeling ko sasabay yung paglaas din ng AXS. So, ayun so ano lang din kayo, be, be wary about ano, no, pag-isipan niyo maigi tong AXS and AXS, SLPs, no, tignan niyo rin yung point of view ng mga traders because their prices, no, is also dependent but not entirely dependent on market players. No, ito nga yung nakakaano kasi ang isa ko pang tanong, does technical analysis, no? Mag-a-apply pa ba ang technical analysis dito sa Axie Infinity since hindi lang traders and market players ang involved. But that's a very good question and I hope I can talk to someone na pwedeng mag-enlighten sa akin nun. Si Hello Go Broke Hero. Hi. Ang cute ng cute ng dog mo. Yung corgi ba yan? Cute. So, Anel Esnane. Attorney, ano para sa inyo ang pinaka-useless na batas natin dito sa Pilipinas? Actually, ang daming useless na batas. Hindi siya useless na batas kasi walang kwenta yung batas, pero madaming nagiging batas na walang kwenta kasi hindi siya napapatupad ng tama. Naalala niyo yung issue ni Ivana Alawi, 'di ba? There's an anti-mendicancy law, no, na bawal kang magbigay sa mendicants, no, mendicants or beggars, and you can be penalized for that. So isa 'yun, 'di ba? Ang dami pa ring nagpi-penalize sa Pilipinas, nagbibigay alms, no? So in that case, you're breaking the law, but there's no consequence because it's not being implemented or executed in the proper manner. No, traffic laws natin, but traffic laws, diba, dito makapatay ka, may mamatay, sigurado kailangan mong magbayad, siguradong, diba, somehow you'll be at the receiving end of justice. But sa Amerika, 'di ba, may traffic court where talagang pwede mong pagtanggol yung sarili mo. So, ayun, Anel, are you a guy or a girl? Ang ganda, first time kong makabasa ng ganyang pangalan, Anel. Edren Buday, by the way, Torn, how BSB treated the Bitcoin, by the way? When we transact through crypto, does SEC or BSP consider it as business? Oh, good question. No? So, BSP, no, so ito ba, tandaan nyo din, different ang BSP sa SEC. Naririnig nyo ba ako na maayos or kailangan kong yumuko? No, so, BSP treated Bitcoin or is your question cryptocurrency? No? Kasi Bitcoin is a digital asset, no, and BSP does not have jurisdiction over the same unless it's considered, it will be considered as payment or money, kasi iba ang jurisdiction ng BSP sa SEC. So, ayun. So, medyo nalito ako dun sa first question, but I'll try to answer the second question. When we transact through crypto, does SEC or BSP consider it as business? They consider it as business. They consider it as business kung titignan natin yung mga pronouncement nila. But there is no specific rule or guideline yet. But, pag kumikita ka in Philippine soil, and you realized income and you're a Filipino, merong implications yan, specifically tax implications. So, hello, Primordial Cat. Thank you, Mark Louie. Maayos daw. Von Leon, soon if Ronin Dex or Project X will be released, it will be easy for the players to trade their tokens to other crypto internally, Ronin to Ronin, and it will be easy to make withdrawals externally. That's good. It will really affect the ecosystem, no, or it will really affect the characters, the market players. No? So it will either push the prices up, no? And that would be good for stakeholders. Ryan Torres, Attorney Nuts, what would be the implications on the current issues by the latest news of Axie Infinity securing $152 million funds from private investors? Can we consider this as a new source of income? What do you mean, Ryan Torres? Yung 152M can be considered income? Or are you trying to ask me, pwede ba natin gawing trabaho ng Axie Infinity? So, comment down so I can answer you properly. But that's a good question. That's a good question, Ryan. Peasant Gamer, Attorney, what happens when a company files for bankruptcy? Makakapag-operate pa rin ba sila after filing? Then sino magbe-bail sa kanilang mga utang? That's good. That's a good question, no? Ito kasi, meron tayong batas na yung FRIA law, yung it's the rehabilitation law of the Philippines, no? So when a company files for bankruptcy, first titignan muna kung mabubuhay yan or marirehab, no? Marirehabilitate. Pag hindi ka marirehabilitate, makikita yan kung wala ng corporate rehabilitation plan, no? And if the court sees to it that hindi na talaga mabubuhay, then you will go to the next step for liquidation of the company. Now, sa mga may utang, tama ba? Makakapag-operate pa rin ba sila after filing? Makakapag-operate pa rin kung magkakaroon ng rehabilitation plan. Kung hindi naman, no, still operate pa rin 'yan pero winding up, no? So when we say winding up, no, yung final steps na lang, no? So then sino magbe-bail sa kanilang mga utang? No, now yung matitirang pera ng company, no, yung mga maliliquidate na pera, merong order of preference 'yan, sinong mga kailangan bayarang utang, sinong mga unang dapat bayaran na utang. Normally yung mga empleyado nandoon sa bandang taas ng list, but we can be detailed as to that, but we'll do it on another video kasi medyo technical yun, baka hindi ko masasabi sa inyo isa-isa, but I hope I answered your question. Christian Gonzalez, anong topic, attorney? Wala akong topic ngayon. Actually, nag-try lang ako mag-live kasi I want to talk with you guys, no? The purpose of my channel was to engage you. And sinubukan ko lang ngayon kung paano, kung how does this operate, no? Para next time I can do well in my live videos. No, and it's Q&A, anything goes, no? Pwede kayo magtanong kahit ano. Hindi ako nag-invest sa Axie Infinity because at that time, nung gustong-gusto ko na, ito yung mga panahong nasa 70k to 100k para makakuha ng teams. So, and I still believe, no, as an investor, no, parang para sa akin, yung risk appetite ko hindi pasok sa risk ng Axie Infinity. So, I still stick to my previous crypto investments. RMC, sorry, kumain ako. Dito kalmado lang, isang channel naman parang naging ko. I don't want no comparisons, baka magalit naman sa atin si Attorney Libayan. But kudos to him kung ano naman trip niya. Go lang. Attorney, ano po ba ang mga bansang na walang tax? Lahat ng bansa may tax because that's a fundamental element of a state territory, taxation, and government. So, I believe lahat ng bansa may tax, and it's how they regulate the tax, specifically with your crypto investments. Sean Matthew, Attorney, taxable pa rin ba ang Axie kahit pa naglalaro ka sa labas ng bansa? If you're a Filipino, kahit sa labas mo yung nakuha, if you're a resident citizen, so if you're a resident Filipino, tapos sa labas mo siya nakuha, you're still obligated to pay your taxes. Magpaano ka? Naturalize ka sa ibang bansa. Hindi ka na magbabayad tax. dahon balls, the USA, the USA, their stand on crypto, medyo medyo kakaiba din, But I tip my hat off to them because at least they're trying to really give attention to cryptocurrency. Although I'm not saying that the rules they implement are always correct. But at least, 'di ba, nandoon na sila sa path na 'yon. Ngayon, kung 'di pa pumutok yung Axie Infinity, 'di ba, baka hindi pa masyadong tumunog 'tong pag-regulate natin. No, although kanina sumali ako sa seminar ng lawyers regarding cryptocurrency and and smart contracts, may sinabi doon na actually sa Southeast Asia or even the world, isa ang SEC, isa ang Pilipinas sa mga front runners in regulating crypto. That's good. Yun nga, sa ngayon hindi na ako nag-invest sa Axie Infinity. But kung itatanong niyo sa akin, is it a good investment? It's very hard to answer, but it really depends on your risk appetite and your style. No, so sa ngayon, baka matagal, wala ka pang clear reversal pattern, wala pang clear reversal sign, na tataas na ulit ang SLP for that matter, and yung AXS pataas na. So, yun, depende sa inyo. Do you wanna trade it or do you wanna play it to earn? No, so if you wanna play it to earn, for sure naman mababalik siguro yung kapital pero ang tanong, gaano katagal? No, so kung willing naman kayo maglaro for ilang years, nasa sa inyo yun. But if you have other things to do that will increase your capital, ang dami pang ibang investment options. Hindi lang Axie Infinity. Don't look at it as the sole investment that can change your financial freedom. IRS for US citizens, correct. Mag-live ka lagi, attorney, pag may time ka po. Yeah. Set tayo ng time para mag-live. I want to talk with you guys. No, so yun nga, kanina nasa online seminar ako ng mga lawyers, and for ang topic doon is cryptocurrency and smart contracts. Ang isang resource speaker doon yung CEO ng coins.ph and another lawyer from Fortuna Revasa Salazar. That's a top tier law firm. They talked about cryptocurrency. But alam mo, nakakatuwa kasi syempre nasa background lang ako, nakikinig ako. Alam mo, nakakatuwa yung mga discussions natin sa comments, we're a bit advanced. And that's why gusto ko kayong makausap, gusto ko magkaroon ng engagement kasi I know may matututunan ako sa inyo outside ng lawyer's perspective, lalo na tong cryptocurrency is it's just gaining momentum sa Pilipinas. So, not every lawyer has a mastery of this. And ako, I want to have such mastery, but I'm still on the process. And I know, mas mapapabilis yung mapapabilis yung learning curve natin pag nagtutulungan tayo or nagbabatuhan tayo ng ideas. Hi, Nel Salvador. O yan, ito si Nel Salvador. Ito, isa to sa mga kauna-unang nagko-comment din sa akin Okay. Ito, may nagsasabi sila ng mga states na walang taxes, So, if meron man, then that's good, hindi ko alam, Pero siguro majority of the countries will have tax because it's one essential element of a state. And hindi natin alam, like, are they totally non-taxable? Kumbaga, kasi I can't imagine a country na walang taxes saan sila kukuha ng pera, How do you think the government can tax Axie? Actually, self-declared kasi ang tax, no? So, if you realized income from Axie Infinity, you must declare it and you must pay tax. No, the government, kung gusto nyo pa na gumawa ng regulations ang government, then they can. But you, as a Filipino resident citizen, has the obligation to pay taxes. So right now, if you're earning from crypto, na withdraw nyo and you realized it, na-convert nyo siya to cash, you're obligated to pay taxes. Ang galing, itong airdrop and staking, that's a good development, no? So it's a manifestation na talagang gumagawa ng paraan ng mga developers, no, na for the players to be enticed, no, for the players to stay loyal to the game, no. So far wala pa akong nakikitang rug pull signs, no. That's the risk in cryptocurrency, that's the risk in NFTs, no. There's a risk of rug pull, no. Yun yung kasi yung pagkakailala ko pagkaka on a crypto verse, no. Isa yun sa mga scam, yung ira-rug pull ka. So far, uy, si Wewe the Geomancer. Uy, hello. Guys, unahin na kitang sagutin kasi good ano kayo, ka kaanuhan tayo sa chat. So, good evening. Assuming that Axie has been declared as a Ponzi scheme, okay? Do you think that the roadmap will work as a valid defense? Defense for what? So, first, if it's considered a Ponzi scheme, what specific charges is it a criminal charge? No, so sa Pilipinas it would be for estafa. No, so in estafa there's an element of fraud. So another kung Ponzi scheme, is it an administrative offense before the SEC? No, so kung siguro sa criminal, no, or sige sabihin na natin in both criminal or administrative charges, the roadmap can you can use it, you can use it, but wait lang sagutin ko lang yung girlfriend ko. So ayun nga, no, so it's not it's not a complete defense, but no, you can raise it as a manifestation of good faith that there are plans, but that alone cannot be a defense. Ayun. Love, wait lang, naka-live ako. Sige lang. No, so yun, no, so it cannot it cannot be considered as a alone as a defense, but as a corroborative evidence of good faith to manifest your good faith. You can raise it, no. So hi Gem Views. Ay sayang, na-retract mo yung message mo. Shout out Gem Views. So hi Kali Nash, what do you do on your channel? No, I do this. One good thing about attorney is open-minded. Wow. Ano na ba tayo? Magkakape na ba tayo? Open-minded ka ba? So XRP is about to win the case, in my opinion. They can prove that XRP is a security and they can find any evidence that Ripple was selling it. That's a good case. We can tackle that, no? The XRP case. So yun nga, nagkaroon na rin ako ng pahapyaw na content dyan, but I'll try to delve more into that. No? So dun nga sa channel ko, no, sa mga videos ko, di lang naman umiikot talaga sa Axie. Although gusto ko na nag-upload ng Axie kasi it attracts more viewers talaga. No, so pero kaya ang pinaka basis ko rin kaya ko rin siya siya naging topic is yun nga, interested talaga ako dito sa financial technology, cryptocurrency as a whole. We can discuss it. Gandang case niyang XRP. And as a security, are all cryptocurrencies considered as a security, and what are the elements or what are the guidelines before one can consider a cryptocurrency as a security? Dapat mas scam pa nga ang dollar dahil it is backed up only by pure trust to its government ang crypto kahit papaano may scarcity. Good point. Crep Daily, may mga tumatawa pag sinasabi mo na may crypto experts. Ayaw i-recognize ng iba na there is such thing as a crypto expert. Akala nila hindi na kailangan na pwede na i-apply ang common sense. I believe lahat ng discipline, lahat ng may matatawag tayong expert, no? And I know there are crypto experts because for sure may mga tao na may mas alam sa atin sa crypto, no? And we can call them experts. And makikita naman yun kung gaano kalalim yung pag-iintindi nila sa cryptocurrency. And given na cryptocurrency is a very technical subject, di ba? DeFi is the future. I agree with that. Man, eto Peter Dosiones. Man, attorney, paano pag nawala internet? Ano sa tingin mangyari? Man, it would be catastrophic because halos lahat ng halos lahat ng tao yung personal lives nila is intertwined with the internet, no? With the internet, and if that bigla na lang mangyari, man, hirap yun. Like my bank accounts, diba? Our bank accounts are connected with the internet, no? Our datas, ang dami naman. Our data, no, sensitive data, so it would be catastrophic, no? So sana wag. Si kay Patrick Boyle, interview ni Attorney Libayan, hindi ko siya pinanood, so wala akong masabi. And sa opinion nyo, naniniwala po ba kayo na scam ang Axie? It could be a scam because it's unsustainable. The economy right now is unsustainable. So if your consideration is that the only determining factor would be its unsustainability, then it can be called a scam. But for me, it's not a Ponzi scheme. No, it's not a Ponzi as per Philippine laws and jurisprudence. CJN Pro, attorney, ano mangyari sa mga Filipino players natin if ever pumasok sa security ang Axie and hindi sila mag-comply sa SEC? Yeah, kung maging security yan, so papasisin disease yan, papatigil yan. What do you think of NFTs? Marami kasi naglilipanan na NFTs ngayon. Meron ng brick na pixel. NFTs are most of the time compared to paintings, compared to this luxurious paintings, and there are stupid paintings also that are being sold in skyrocket prices. Do I think it's stupid? It's stupid, but it's always subjective. Ang mahirap lang dito sa NFTs pag pinasukan na ng fraudulent intent. No, may fraudulent intentions na for a community to pump the prices up, which yun naman nga ng issue ngayon sa mga foreign celebrities. They drive the prices of the NFT up with na hindi without other considerations, but as to their hype lang, then that's bad. Attorney, sabi ni Invested Lifestyle, scam daw lahat ng MLM pati Avon. I have no comment because hindi ko pa nabasa or alam yung kumpletong sinabi ni Invested Lifestyle. But me and Ma'am Elaine talk talks nung nag-usap naman kami. Dapat every person who wants to enter NFT play to earn games ay dadaan sa basic tutorial ng crypto. Yeah, yeah, pwede. No, if you happen to have a Binance account, 'di ba, before you enter to futures, 'di ba, may mga quiz bago ka payagan ng Binance na makapag-enter into a futures trading, no, kasi alam nga natin na mabilis masunog yung pera, no. So I'm all for that. Juan Carlos De Los Santos, sup, what's up, man? Yan o, Peter Dociones. Ethics ni Goma, 100k plus, di ba? It's subjective talaga. Yeah, si JN Pro. I'm all for regulation. G-Invest, no, it's a good start for an investment. Kasi, ang bilis lang eh. You don't need to go to line, pumunta sa bangko at pumila. You don't need documentations and all of that. You just, in a press of a button, you're now investing. Then that's good. Mahirap yung questions sa attorney sa futures. Not really. It's more of a quiz. Papanoorin ka ng video tapos you just answer based on the video. What's up, Nat Snowman? Christian Gonzalez, where did you take up law? So, I took up law in University of Santo Tomas, Faculty of Civil Law. So, I'm a Tomasian. Wow, 45 viewers. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. What are your views on legalizing crypto here in the Philippines? Crypto is not illegal in the Philippines. So, siguro, restructure your question kasi hindi naman siya illegal sa Philippines. CJN, attorney, current status ng career mo? I'm good. I'm living life. So far, good naman. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the challenges. Tips to those who want to learn more about law without going to school. Saan maganda magsimula? Man, YouTube. If you use the internet wisely, you can go places. You can go places. If you use it wisely, no, information is literally at the tip of your fingertips. On one click, on one press of an enter. No, it's just a matter of using the internet the right way. Christian Gonzalez, Sifad, sup, gaganda ng mga ano dyan, magaganda mga, sanay tayo sa baha. Sifad, mga ano yan, Sifad, mga artists. No? That's good, may, ano yan, magandang building yan. Opinion about where Attorney Libayan stand about Axie. It's his opinion, so I respect Attorney Libayan. Kung no, he's adamant. Good for him. Look as NSN right now, Axie Infinite's economy is already addressed that on white paper. It's a good thing. Do you think that pay to earn games is the future of gaming? I do, with reservations. Since kasi itong Axie Infinity, it's the first, not really the first, but no, the first to make it big in this industry. So if other gaming, no, if other gaming developers, no, maayos nila ng maayos to, maayos nila ng mabuti ang mechanics, no? Ang mechanics. Man, imagine playing your favorite game na and kasing laki ng Dota 2, Counter-Strike, CS:GO na kumikita ka sa paglalaro. Man, that sinong hindi maglalaro? That's the question. So I think it's the future. Pero subject to adjustment. So ito yung maganda kasi it's evolving eh. It's evolving. The cryptoverse is evolving. 'Di ba? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, na-imagine ba natin na magkaka-aksi na 5 years ago, 'di ba? May makaka-imagine ba tayo ng ganitong skema? I'm a fan po. Love your content po. Super informative. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Love you. Primordial Cat, ano libangan mo, attorney? Basketball, music, reading, driving. Attorney, mahilig mag-rap. Yeah, mahilig ako mag-rap. Anong gusto niyo sample? Wag na, sa susunod na. Gentle Fist, views po, attorney, sa NFT ni Cian Gaza sa real estate. Hindi ko pa siya na-research. Hindi ko alam yung mechanics niya, but if no, you just need to be vigilant, no? Because Cian Gaza has a track record of being a scammer, although we don't know kung nagbago na siya o hindi. But basta pag if it's too good to be true, then it's not true. So research nyo muna, huwag nyo muna pasukin, just like any other investment. Dagdag science lang na kailangan nyo pang aralin or mas mag-aaral pa before pasukin. Diba? Playing Final Fantasy games with earnings. Wow. Attorney, total malapit na eleksyon. Pwede ba nila pabawalan na tumakbo yung mga korap? Sila lang din kasi karamihan puro may kasong plunder. Alam nyo, the beauty of democracy is this. You get to choose who will be your next leader. But it's not really you alone. You need a multitude, no, the majority to agree with you. So your obligation is, if you research din sa mga kandidato, and it will be obvious who would be, and humikayat ka ng mga tao para maniwala dun sa cause mo na pakiramdam mong tama, na inaral mong tama. Kasi kung ang mangyayari is lilibakin mo yung ibang kandidato, masasaktan yung ibang tao sa sasabihin mo, mas lalong hindi ka makakahikayat. No? So yung mga corrupt, sila pa rin ang naibabalik. Kasi yung mga supporters, yung mga tunay na naniniwala, hindi mapalitan kasi hindi nabibigyang edukasyon or hindi nakakapamulat ng mata yung mga supporters nila. No, kasi 'di ba kasi kailangan mo manghikayat, ikaw alone you can't choose, no? You need the majority vote. No, so imbes na mag-away or awayin mo yung naniniwala kay A, kay B, 'di ba? Bigyan mo sila ng magandang paliwanag. Try to change their mind in a civilized, in a fun way, no? In a respectful manner. Na hindi, mali ito, wag ito iboto nyo, no? Kung boboto po tayo, ganito. Ganon. Christian Gonzalez, nagbibilyar ako sa Navarra dati, and kung alam mo yun na yung bilyaran sa Rosarito sa bandang likod, no, sa pang 4th floor, doon, okay din doon. What is your opinion on blockchain being a possibility as emerging technologies of future? Man, Blockchain is the fucking future. Like right now, tingnan mo ano nang nagagawa sa blockchain. It's transparency, no? It's the future. It's the future. Imagine elections using blockchain, di ba? Von Leon, attorney, this is my third question for you. What are your thoughts regarding social media outage lately? Do you think something fishy behind that? Man, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm sorry, but we're all pawns in this game. We're all the sardines of the ocean. No, we are all being controlled by the whales. That's why, be responsible. Be responsible using your social media, because you don't know what they do with your data. Sinong iboboto kong president? Ilan na ba sino-sino na bang siguradong tatakbo? Basta ang iboboto ko, yung may ganito at may ganito. Showbiz. Attorney Libayan accused the developers and content creators that they promised to get their ROI in just a month. Sir, how factual is that? It was a scandalous accusation because I've never heard any. I've never heard any also, man. So it's up to Attorney Libayan to, you know, substantiate his claim. But so far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard any. Attorney, pwede kayang pay to earn gain becoming a universal basic income? Yeah, pwede. Pwede. No? Sino kaaway nito ni Dragon Balls? Joven Lobos. Ano ba sinabi ni Joven Lobo? Jimmy Young. No, if they make this right, no, there's a big potential. There's a big potential it really can help other people's lives, for that matter. Hi Ryan Cruz, sup? Anya Tupas. No, may kikwento ako sa inyo. Da- Tandaan nyo, dapat laging may puso. Laging may puso ang iboboto nyong kandidato. Von Leon, enter law school, man. It's a good experience, and we need more lawyers actually. Being a lawyer, it's prestigious, regal, and all of that, but anyone can be a lawyer, and being a lawyer is not a stamp. It's not a sign for a person to be on a platform different from others. Everyone can be a lawyer. If you want a lawyer, do it, man. Guys, I'm being sarcastic and funny. Pagdating dun sa kung sinong iboboto ko. Actually, I haven't decided yet. Attorney, ginugol ko na yung may puso. Attorney, curious lang, require ba sumali sa frat pag nag-take ng law? Not really. Not really. May nagtanong dito eh. RT, attorney, saan coin ka naka-invest? Ayoko magsabi kasi baka sabihin, ano tayo, nag-hype. But, I'm bullish. Bullish tayo. Di pa tapos ang ating bull run. So, let's prepare for the bear market. Then, bag. No? Collect your bags. Sino na ba yung makakokolab mo? Ang tagal na niyan. Saan coin? Shiba Inu daw. Man, research about Kate coins, no? Kate coin. It's a meme coin, but I'm not saying you buy it, but you research on it. Sa tingin nyo, may papasamang batas na makapag-regulate ng crypto? Yeah, the legislative branch of the government can always pass a law. Pero ang tanong, maintindihan ba nila kasi yun? Same frat din ba kayo ni Horacio? No. I don't have any fraternity affiliation sa UST, but I know a lot of guys from Aegis Juris and different fraternities in UST. Actually, I saw Horacio pa the day that he died, man. No, nakita ko pa siya sa may Navarra Street. Lapit sa kasi ang tambahan ko nun sa Rosarito eh, dun yung Yossi spot ko eh. Kita ko pa siya. Bullish for Q4. Q4, correct, man? UP? I don't know, man. Rodrigo Duterte, the president of the Philippines, is from San Beda. Attorney, do you think that the intention of Attorney Libayan... Oh, yan, si Ryan Cruz, taga-UP yata yan. Do you think that the intention of Attorney Libayan towards Axie is pure, man? I don't really know, man. I don't really know. But I guess, the mga Attorney Libayan is a good lawyer. Is, passionate siya sa ginagawa niya. So, I can't really speak ill of Attorney Libayan. That's his shit, man. Yung trip niya. Do you trade Forex? No, ma'am. Hazel Sexy, no. But I'm trying. After nitong crypto, Forex ako. Wag mag-name drop. Sorry. I might try a lawyer also, but andun din tayo sa I have criminal civil cases then, but really focusing and interested in corporate and business laws. Tambay ka ba dati sa Yes Haka S5 Secret? Joen Lobo. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Isipin mo 45 viewers din yan with 19 likes. Thank you for being here. Yeah. There's no use in comparing me to Attorney Libayan since okay yan. Kung 'di ba? May napupulot kayo kay Attorney Libayan, may napupulot kayo sa akin. Sana meron kahit kaunti. Then that's good. No? If mas feel nyo yung way of niya, then that's good. Attorney, gaano kagastos magpa-annul dito sa Pilipinas? Ang sagot, depende sa abogado. Loko-loko 'to si RT. Attorney Ponzi scheme ba si Attorney Libayan? Nagre-recruit kasi siya ng mga alagad niya para siraan yung asi tapos siya lang kumikita sa views. Loko-loko ka. Attorney, mala-micros ka siguro. Oy, 3D! 3D, the 3D Kabitak, what's up? That's my idol. Buti nanonood ka sa YouTube. Ano yan, si 3D, magbabar na yan. No? So guys, include 3D sa inyong prayers. 3D regards kay kay Sesams, kay Hennessy. Nakita ko pictures nyo. Lagi kayong mag-iingat, 3D and Hennessy. Oy, hi Rai Qatar. Kasi idol kita, hi daw from SE. 3D, send mo sa akin Send mo sa akin yung pinag-i-stayan mo, papadala kita ng bar package from Attorney Nuts. Bawi ako sa'yo, man. Yan, good luck, Sir 3D Kabitak. Napakabait niya ni 3D. Sobrang bait niya ni 3D. So, guys, ang tawag dyan, send your best wishes to 3D for me. Rai Qatar, no, the Reebok man from the Philippines. Diyan ko binili yung Iversons ko lately. Tony, what is your take on holding Bitcoin? Good for 3 to 5 years. Man, I'm thinking 10 years. If you hold it. Yeah, that's Ryan Ikatar from Team Reebok Philippines. Man. Reeboks on the sediment, master the element, paper chasing, shoes I'm lacing, sundan ng bakas ng aking mga shoe prints. Too legit to quit. You can check my resume. #1 yan, anthem ng Reebok Philippines. Guys, vape lang ako Man, every time BTC dumps, buy. Ay, sorry, that's financial advice. But if it were me, but I'm not telling you to buy, but that's my strategy every time BTC dumps. Minsan nga hindi Minsan bumibili ako, babagsak. Pero ang maganda kasi hindi ko siya nilalabas. So, I just buy Bitcoin. So, if you're planning on to hold it, man, for 10 years. It's not, siguro hindi na siya magpa-parabolic rise. But, it's 100 times better. It's 100 times better than to hold it and deposit it in the bank, in my opinion. And I'm not telling you to do that, okay? I'm just a fan of Bitcoin. I'm just a fan of the technology. 3-way collab tayo nila #1 pag pwede na. Yes, sir, Rai. Idol ko rin yun, si Patrick Palaka, aka Tony Bag, aka #1. Haha, wag naman 10 years. Man, save a little. Like, no, first year as a lawyer ko noon, every 15th, every 30th, I just saved like a couple of thousands. Like, lagay lang ako ng lagay. So, yun nga kaya ang maganda, you invest only, intindihin yung mabuti pag sinasabi ng iba na invest only the amount you think you can lose. No? Yung hindi ka tingin ng tingin. No, dati ganun din ako, like tingin ako ng tingin, tataas o bababa. No, i-set aside mo lang yung kaya mo na hindi mo tignan para hindi ka stressed. Mahirap mag-invest pag stressed ka. Wilfredo Villafuerte mo, ang sneakerhead ka rin Dati, These are my Jordan 3s with the Nike logos at the back. So, dati rin akong nagko-collect ng shoes. Wow. Songer rapper ka din pala, attorney. Ganyan tayo, Tanya. China banned cryptocurrency in China. What do you think is the reason towards that decision? It's unwise. It's unwise for a government to ban cryptocurrency. But if a country bans cryptocurrency, another country would like welcome it with open arms. Yan nga ang inisip ko, Hazel Sexy. Kung si Atty. Libayan ang tawag sa viewers, kabatas, ano naman itatawag mo sa mga viewers mo? Wala, hindi ko alam. Ang galing eh. Ang galing ni Atty. Libayan. Kinuha na yung kabatas eh. Ang ganda masyado eh. Michael Babani, what's up? Attorney, ride soon po. O nga, congrats on your new bike. Inline 4 yata yung kinuha mo. That's good. Ano tayo? Marilake. Kabanats. Nakakabanats ha. UST high ka din ba, attorney? No, I'm from Letran. Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Kabutas. Kabutas. Pwede, kabutas. Michael Babani, bili ka na, ano ka na? Kompleto ka na ba ng gears? Ano na tayo, prepare na tayo ng gears. Tapos ikot na tayo. Pwede tayo mag-day ride, Zambales. Dami tayo pwede puntahan. Kabastos, pwede rin. Bastos daw ako eh. Ang dami nagko-comment sa akin, bastos daw ako kasi tingin ko, nagbigay ako ng opinion eh. Pero isipin nyo guys, thank you 39 viewers for a first live. I thank you guys a lot. I'm planning to make this more regular. Hi Garawi, what's up? Sana maging regular tong live. Miss ko na free legal advice. Man, shoot man, if I can give you legal advice, why not? Tingin ko mga Saturdays, no weekends, mag-live tayo. Attorney, di po ba tuloy yung guest nyo para sa Axe Topic? Man, ang hirap mag-message dito sa YouTube because you need to reach out to them, no? But I'll try. Pangit naman na naghihintay lang ako na magre-reach out sa akin. But, wala kasi akong admins. Tutulungan lang ako ng mga kapatid ko and so parang hirap din. But I'll try. I'll try. Gusto ko rin magka-guest. Man, ang purpose talaga yung channel ko. Gusto ko may kausap. Yeah, tambay ka dito. Go Broke Hero GBH. Loko ka, Christian Gonzalez. If scam po ba ang isang NFT, may action po ba na mangyayari sa mga ka-partnership nila? They can be accessories, but it's hard to prove. Man, if Attorney Libayan would like to be my guest, why not? It would be an honor. Curious lang, may scoreboard din ba ang lawyers pagdating sa na panalo ng patalong cases? Siguro pag nagsisimula ka, you keep track somehow. Pero hindi kasi ako naniniwala yung mga pinagmamabang na walang talong abogado, mga ganon. It's crap. And sometimes winning in a court, winning in lawyering is not always winning kasi may paper victory. No, what is important is how you change or how you help other people, kung paano mo talaga sila matutulungan, no? That's for me, that's the very essence of lawyering. Ang scoreboard ko 99999 0. It's very arrogant for a lawyer to have a scoreboard. And, ang para sa'kin ang pinakamagaling na abogado yung pinakamadaming natulungan at nabagong buhay. Sino po idol yung trial lawyer? Madami, but I don't really have an idol. But, mga matatagal na, no? Iba talaga lawyering dito sa Pilipinas, no? It's not like the suits you watch. RJ25, hi, what's up? Yun, si Mar, diba? Si RB Specter, walang talo. Sa suits nga lang yun. Random lang. Do you think Felsat is necessary? For me, no. Kasi, ito so, lahat ng tao may karapatan maging abogado. Kasi hindi din naman lahat ng magaling ng college, no, or magaling na gumraduate ng college is siguradong magiging lawyer. So, di ba pwedeng mahina ka nung pagtapos mo ng college sa law school, nagseryoso ka. Di ba? Paano kung hindi mo siya bibigyan ng pagkakataon maka-law school kasi hindi siya, 'di ba, makapasa ng PhilSat. May attorney bang tumatangging depensahan yung binigay sa kanyang client? Yeah. You can decline or reject a client if you don't believe in him or her. If you don't believe in his or her cause. Let's watch random videos. Tanong ko lang, pag yung client ng isang lawyer, let's say nakapatay, alam po ba ng lawyer yun? It depends on the client kung sasabihin niya. But, ang tanong, paano niya ba napatay? Is it by way of self-defense? Is it by way of defending a stranger? So, madaming circumstance din dyan. Gail C, what's up? Okay po, thank you, Attorney Nat. Nung sa kabila kasi ako nagtanong, na-feel ko parang bobo ko, thank you. So, hirap tuloy sagutin kasi nasabi na yung kabila. But, lahat tayo may kakayahang matuto. So, if you really want to learn something, you can read ahead. No, ang dami. Dito sa internet, if you use it wisely, the information is like, there's a plethora of information. So, Gail C, if you have questions, you can ask it. But, I don't want my viewers na maramdaman nila na bobo sila. Kasi, masasabi ko bang matalino ako? Hindi rin naman. Or kung may knowledge man ako, ngayon, nagsimula rin ako sa wala akong knowledge, nabobo rin ako. So, malay mo, 'di ba? Next year or months from now, mas may alam na kayo sa akin or mas maging abogado rin kayo. So, equal playing field lang tayo. Alam mo, Hazel Sexy, it's a good thought. Ang batas ay para lang sa mayaman. So, I don't want to expound on that, but, injustice happens every day sa Pilipinas. Yeah, I watched Suits, but ang haba. Sinimulan ko kasi from the start. Soon magkakaroon ka rin ng moderators and admin sa channel mo. Support ka namin, lalago din to. Feeling ko mas trip ko tumambay dito. Chill lang. Man, we can chill. Kung may vape kayo, yung may drink, we can do that. Chill lang. Usap lang tayo. Sana, sana. Thank you, Von Leon. Yeah, kasi nga malay nyo pagtagal lahat tayo expert na din. Why not? 'Di ba? Siya lang ba dapat expert? That's the beauty of knowledge. That's the beauty of scholarly discussions. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit when it comes, 'di ba? The only time that you stop learning is when you die, actually. Aral lang ng aral. Matuto lang tayo matuto. Fritz Michael, ano po mod nyo? I have an Oxva Originex. Malaki po ba kita ng attorney nuts? Depende. Depende. Hi, ProHack. Si Joey ba yan? Joey, ProHack Viche. Good evening, attorney. Good evening. Attorney, try nyo mag-react content para mataas. May mga react contents ako. Pero I've kaka-monetize ko lang, no? So, nakakatuwa. Meron na akong 300 pesos. I'm a YouTube millionaire. I have YouTube money already. Yeah, I've watched Better Call Saul, man. Actually, I watched Better Call Saul first before watching Breaking Bad. Galing. Attorney, paano yung mga inosente tapos nakulong tapos pag nakalaya, pwede ba niyang kasuhan yung humuli? No, that's the ugly side of it, no? The accuser, tapos which, ended up na hindi pala totoo. Unless there are irregularities in the apprehension or in the arrest, will not have any liability. So, kaya kailangan, no, pag nag-aakusa tayo, meron talaga tayong basis kasi kawawa naman yung makukulong. How can you tell if a lawyer is a good lawyer? You can tell a lawyer if he's a good lawyer by word of mouth. No? A good lawyer does not need to advertise himself. A good lawyer does not need good call cards or a tarpaulin for that matter. The society will know if he or she is a good lawyer because it will spread by word of mouth. The testimonies of his or her own client will be a testament for that. Baka makikita nyo rin yun pag nakausap nyo personally or sa phone nyo or, diba? Track record. Yeah. Cyber libel, Attorney Garrett. Truth is always defense. Libayan, truth is not a defense. The truth as a defense will depend. Oh, lagyan mo na ng pangatlo, Attorney Nats. Truth as a defense in a libel case will depend on whether or not the accused is a public officer or not. Yeah, baka. Nag-file ata ng candidacy si Mayor Magalong. Baka. Yeah. I also do trial work. J. King Lods, ano mo sabi mga attorney? Akala ko kaya. Magkano na ba SLP ngayon? Di ba tumaas? Nag-pump ba SLP? Thank you, Gail C. I hope I answered your question. Thank you. James Silang, as of now, I'm not keen on investing Axie at the moment. Wait, nakaloko kaya. Man, parang nakakabilib din si Attorney Libayan, no? I'm dropping his name because wala naman akong masama sa pero nakakabilib kasi Man, nakita ko ilan yung subscribers niya, like 241,000 subscribers, man. That's hard, man. Sabi mo, ang subscribers ko like 1,000. So, I need 240% or 200, dapat times 241, 242 para umabot doon. 1,000, not like 240. So, ang galing, galing. And when he goes live, like 13, ilan yung nanonood sa kanya. So, galing. Breaking Bad, man. That's the best drama ever for me. You know, when it comes to private yung cyber libel, no, truth becomes a defense because it would be a manifestation of good intentions, of no, it can negate malice. So in private individuals, no, so defense can truth can be a defense. Expert kasi. Lalaki din 'to, attorney, banatan natin si Tulfo at Ivana. Attorney, meron ba kayong kinakatakutan makaharap? Wala naman kasi ang kalaban mo naman dun is not the lawyer, but you know, the cause. So, pero like, you know, kakabahan ka 'pag yung mga veteran lawyers ang kaharap mo because, you know, they know the ropes, they know already. Updated ba siya dun? Isa mismo nga. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Gail. Hope to see you on my next videos. Hope to see you on my next videos. Siguro guys, hanggang 1 hour and 30 minutes lang tayo tapos, you know, we'll talk again next time. Kaya pag may mga tanong kayo, ask away guys. So I'll be more prepared to next time sa mga sunod kong live. Tony, sino president mo ngayon? Wala pa bro. Wala pa akong president sa ngayon. Siguro after October 8, after the last day of filing of the candidacy, siguro doon ako magsisimula mag-isip kung sino. Tony, sino isang senator mo? Sino ba mga tatakbong senators? Siguro isa sa senator ko si Sec Art Tugade, no? Magaling yun, magaling. Although, link ang pangalan niya sa Pandora Papers. But, you know, competence-wise, Sec Art Tugade is very competent. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, thank you. Like 50 people watching you live. I'm grateful for that, guys. Thank you, thank you. Tanong pa kayo. Kaya natin sagutin. Basta wag lang utang ha. Anelis Nani, Pandora Papers, it's a confidential documents na na-leak. No? So, doon nakita kung sino yung may mga business enterprise or sino yung mga may pera offshore sa ibang bansa. No, doon kasama nabingwit si Sec Artugada. Hindi ko ma-explain but if you Google it down, if you Google Pandora Papers, you know, you can start from there. It's a very good research subject right now. Loko-loko ka, RT. No comment ako dyan. That's no Pandora Papers. What can you say about it, attorney? Man, for the Pandora Papers, you know, no, having a stake, no, or having a share on an offshore account, or setting up a shell company outside, no, outside jurisdiction and having, resorting to tax havens. Oh, it's legal, but no, it's just it will just raise suspicion on why. And it will bring a presumption that you have a lot of money and you need to explain why kailangan mo pang pumasok sa mga offshore accounts. Somehow, no, Panama Papers, Pandora Papers. I don't know magkano bail, no, but I don't know magkano bail. I believe it's different, the Panama Papers and the Pandora Papers. Ponzi sipon. Grabe, pero like this Axie Infinity craze, the Axie Infinity hype, it made a lot of YouTubers money, no? Kasi actually ito kaya ako umabot ng 1K subscribers siguro dahil sa Axie, eh. So paano pa yung mga dati ng subscribers or yung dati pang ano, grabe, grabe ang laki ng views dito sa Axie Infinity. Kaya somehow I think Axie Infinity tumaas din ng viewers ko. Monetize na nga ako, eh, may 300 pesos na nga ako, eh. One Ponce Enrile. Man, tanda na nun. Isipin mo, grabe he's like 94 years old. No, no, I haven't hindi pa ako nakapag-stake ng AXS. I'll try it. One of these kaso medyo busy lang din ngayon. Thank you, Pluton. No, but no comment ako kay Attorney, mag-wheelchair din ba si Pres D30 pagtapos ng termino? Pwede. Because the ICC is running for him. Tignan natin. you know, Philippine politics is such an entertaining field. Yeah, you can ask for a retrial, but it has grounds. No Jack snapshots. Brian Rivero, manager ka din sa Axie Attorney. No, no, no. Wala po. Attorney Nat, kapag ba 1 out of 7 customer didn't get their ROI, is the business scam already? Not really. It depends if there's a fraudulent intent. Because if an investment is not no will is not a guaranteed thing. Just to say hi, attorney. Hi, music and me. Hi, thank you for watching. Sino po ang legit na PDP laban? Kung si Wing or Coco? Actually, the case is now sa COMELEC, no? And the COMELEC and bank will issue an order regarding that. So kung sinong matatalo, magiging independent. Juan Sancho, man, ngayon hindi ako nag-invest sa Axie because yun nga, feeling ko hindi siya para sa akin yung risk appetite ko and yung pananaw ko sa Axie hindi. So hindi umakumasa sa style ko ng investment. So hindi ako pumasok. But okay pa ba pumasok? I can't really in this case I guess I'm not the right person to ask kasi I'm not really 100% in on Axie. But, ask yourself the basic questions. Am I in it for the long term? Am I in it for the short term? Because as for the short term, it's problematic pa, no? It's unsustainable. But if you're in it for the long term and you believe sa plano ng devs, and if you believe that they will formulate a scheme, no, the minting and the burning of the SLPs, then go for it. So you need to study. I feel intelligent now that I'm hanging out with an attorney. Not intelligent, man. Subcar malicious. Thank you, Gail. Last 5 minutes. May mga habol pa bang tanong? Thank you guys. Thank you again. I thank you very much. Sobrang salamat. Hi puting Pinoy. Hi puting Pinoy. Yeah, you know, if we're talking about cryptocurrency, or if we're talking about Axie Infinity, it's some, it can be considered as a speculative bubble. But I know it's different, but Bitcoin before was tagged as a bubble. And actually I was a believer of that at first. No, but I was, history reminded me, history spanked me, that it was not. So that's the very nature of cryptocurrencies. It's just speculative. That's why thorough research is needed before you invest. Kaya mahirap, no? So that's why it's not for everybody. No, ang naging nangyari lang kasi sa Pilipinas is that it was branded as, kaila mababawi mo din yung ano mo, may pera dito. But still as an NFT, as as something in the cryptoverse, which everything is very speculative. It's really risky. It can be a bubble. It can be a bubble. History can only tell. So, yung greater fool theory, yun din ang sinabi sa Bitcoin actually by Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, yung mga bumibili daw ng Bitcoin, kaya tumataas lang yan, is may mas tanga pa o may mas fool pa na nag-iisip na mabebenta niya pa yun ng mas mataas or something like that. No, so is Bitcoin a scam? Well, that's things intertwine, and I hope that's why I keep on telling you guys, I hope we don't oversimplify things when it comes to cryptocurrency. Although we want to simplify it, but I hope we do not oversimplify it, because there are technical, repercussions. There are technical nuances about it. Tama, maaring maging okay basta wag maging bobo yung mga tao. Correct. Correct. Because as far as I know, no one's appealing, and no one's ano yun, 'di ba, pressuring you to buy Axie Infinity. No one's forcing you to buy or enticing you to buy crypto or NFTs. It's just that there are other people there are other people na nag-hype for their own good, for their own benefit. Kasi nga pag nag-hype, mas marami bumili, tataas yung presyo, no? That's a common practice of pump and dump, no? Stock market pa lang uso na yun. And it applies to this, no? Because kunwari ang NFT, maraming gusto bumili, tataas yung bids, no? NFT, open seas, 'di ba? If an NFT, pag maraming bids, so mas maraming may gusto, mas tumataas yung presyo. No, kaya wag din kayo alam mo, sobrang hirap yan, because it's trading psychology, no, yung hype. Yeah, it's very risky. It's not as easy as you see it, because there's a psychology to it. That's why madaming nawawalan ng pera, 'di ba, sa pagte-trade, no, or pagpasok dito sa cryptocurrency, given also the volatility of the market. So you really need to study. You really need to study. Yeah, kahit si Mr. Beast dun siya yumaman sa crypto man. Puting Pinoy, no, I have a lot of dudes, no, ang dami kong nakilala, yumaman nung parabolic rise ng Bitcoin. Grabe, no? So, isipin mo, bumagsak yung Bitcoin, pero umangat din. So, gets mo yun? So, ako ba, masasabi ko ba in the future na for sure, Bitcoin will go up 100K? I really don't know, but as per historical data, and yun yung feeling ko na kaya kong i-risk, yung risk appetite ko pasok sa Bitcoin. Naaral ko yung takbo nung inaaral ko yung nature ng Bitcoin, inaaral ko yung market movement niya. No, I'm still for it. perjury, I guess it's below 6 years. I don't really know. Well, dami mo pala alam sa crypto attorney, kailan ka po nag-invest sa crypto? Right, college pa lang. Ay, hindi ako nag-invest college, wala pa akong pang-invest nun, eh. Nung nag-lawyer na ako, kumikita na ako, dun ako nag-invest. Pero sobrang interested ko na sa crypto. At isa ako sa mga nagsasabi nun na, wala yung Bitcoin na yan. Ano yan, scam yan. Bubble yan. Kasi ang inaral ko naman stock market. Isipin mo may bagong player tapos sikat na sikat, 'di ba? When I say bagong player, sanay na sanay ka sa stock market, inaaral mo yung stock market, dito kumikita ganyan. Tapos biglang may bagong player, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, na parang aagaw sa spotlight ng stock market. So ako, hindi totoo yan. Wala kang pinanghahawakan diyan, Bitcoin. Walang ano lang yan. Tapos ano pa, hindi mo pa kilala yung ano, anonymous pa si Satoshi Nakamura. So parang, but his history taught me and doon ako after college, doon na ano yung interest ko sa cryptocurrency. Wala akong masyadong alam, pero yun nga, interested lang ako. Thank you Puting Pinoy. Ay, Nakamoto, yeah, sorry. Thank you Puting Pinoy for joining my live. Hope to work with you soon. Ano naman, may collab tayo. So yun guys, thank you. Meron pa bang may fraud ba sa Axie to call it a scam? As for me, no, there's no fraud. Para sa akin, dami magagalit na naman. But as for me, there's no fraud pa. There's no fraud, but the argument naman is that the ecosystem itself not being, the economy itself not being as sustainable, no, is their argument that it's a fraud. Let's see. File a test case, di ba? So ayun, thank you guys. Ayoko na rin pahabain masyado. So thank you to everyone who watched. I'm very happy sa kinalabasan ng aking live. Akala ko walang manonood. Pero guys, umabot ng 50 ang aking nanonood. So salamat po sa inyo. Kakampi Puting Pinoy. Yes, bukas ulit. I'll try to have a regular live schedule para makausap ko kayo. Usap-usap tayo, no? I want this to be an engaging community. I want to learn from you. And somehow, sana may matutunan kayo sa akin kahit pa isa-isa, di ba? Maraming salamat sa inyo, no? So, I say that from the bottom of my heart because, you're naglalagay kayo ng oras para mapanood to na pwede namang may gawin kayong ibang pang bagay. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Paalam.